So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
Things already rolling.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Yamal, Pedri, and here's Llorente. Llorente is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Romero. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose dramatically due to his exploits with the national side. But he's someone I see as a born footballer. I mean, he can play the 6th position, he can play in the number 8 position, but I feel he's probably best suited to the number 10 role because I think he has that creative edge, he has that craft, and that's where he should be used to greatest effect.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Tries to pass it through. Yamal picks it up out wide. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And that was very necessary. Messi does really well to win the ball there. Martinez. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Now it's Gavi. He's found a way through. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Messi. Pedri. Now it's Gavi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz! Superb from Fabian Ruiz! A finish right from the top draw. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Spain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
It's out for a goal kick. Well, that has not gone well. Messi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Yamal. Kubasi. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. The ball's gone astray. He's going for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Martinez. Cucurella gets over and intercepts. Now Romero. Medina. To Martinez. That is ended up in no man's land. Pedri. And it's Rodri. Over to the right flank. Takes the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Now it's Martinez. That is lovely. And that's a throw-in. He's shifting through the gears here. Has to go back here. And this is Messi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Yamal. Now, can they get him away? Spread neatly. He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Oh, he's enjoyed that. Can he finish? And that is wildly off target.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Romero. Martinez. And it's Fernandez. And it's Messi. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Laporte. Pedri. Now it's Oyarzabal. Yamal. Almada. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, this is a chance, surely! And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Reflections on the first half?
Spain definitely happy with the way they've gone about things in the first half. Could they have turned more of their chances into goals? They can't let that be their regret now.
Spain can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
McAllister, Fernandez. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Almada, he has found a way through. Yamal, and that's going right the way across. No, that's been intercepted. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Yamal. Romero. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Fernandez. That's destined for the flank. And here's Yamal. Pass somewhat off target. Almada. In with the challenge. He'll try from distance. Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Spain are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Almada finding himself in space. Looking for options for movement. And the shot! Not the most accurate pass. Medina. Gets his head on it! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Yamal. It's a pretty loose pass. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Pedri. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in...
And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Medina. Spain have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Martinez. And Medina. McAllister. And he's being shifted off it. Lisandro Martinez calmly anticipates. Tries to thread one through. De Paul providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Yamal. And he's picked out the run. Well read, nice interception. McAllister. And it's Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Fernandez. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 25. Entrará al campo. Número 3.
Romero. It's Rodrigo de Paul. Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And here's Fernandez. Oyarzabal does well to get it back. Fabian Ruiz. Oyarzabal tries one from range. Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 16. Lo reemplazará. Número 15.
He's having a pop! And that could have brought them level.
Now, that's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 7.
Argentina have opted to make another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Cucurella. Mikel Oyarzabal looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
That is a great pick out. McAllister.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now Martinez. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that...
I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Messi! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Looking to play him in.
Argentina really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Very much into the last knockings. Gavi. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And this is Messi. Oh, this looks sharp.
Argentina really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
The final seconds now. And he cuts out the supply, deftly out wide. Spain do have a chance to counter here. And the through ball, he's found some space. And a shot! And a neat finish! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Now it's Palacios. Decent chance! Oh, and the referee says that is it. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Fabian Ruiz claiming the man of the match award.